It is a pleasure today for me to introduce to you Barton Health Pediatric Specialist, Dr. Audrey DeSilva. Welcome to the community and welcome to Barton Health.
Thank you so much. I'm very excited to be here.
We are excited to have you. Now, tell us a little bit about your background.
Well, I grew up in the San Francisco Bay Area and actually was a nurse prior to medical school. And decided I wanted to go into pediatrics and did my training all in the Bay Area, so medical school and residency at UCSF. And then when I was finishing residency, my husband and I decided that Tahoe would be a great place to raise our two boys, and I got the opportunity to work at Barton. So that's how we ended up here, and we're really excited to be here.
Now, the pediatric department over at Barton has been growing. Why don't you tell us a little bit about the practice and the growth?
Yeah, so it has expanded quite a bit to increase accessibility. There is another pediatrician besides myself, Dr. Shaw, and then there's also two nurse practitioners who are seeing pediatric patients, Molly Dowd and Tessa Amos. So overall accessibility is really good, and that has been the goal of Barton, to try to make sure kids have the care that they need. And then we've also been working a little bit on the templates of the office to try to get kids in when they need to be seen. And so part of that has been keeping, long-term appointments open just as they always have been, and then also keeping some spaces open for same-day appointments. So we have lots of same days available, and then we also have appointments that open 72 hours before the appointment date. So
that is great.
Yeah, I do think it's an
news.
Improvement overall, and I think it's a really great group of people seeing patients.
So kids are going back to school right now. What are 3 things that parents can do with regards to getting their kids ready and what they should know about returning to school?
Yeah, I think going back to school is a great reminder to get your regular well visit in. And now that we have more accessibility, that's not as much of a problem anymore. So it's a good chance to get all the vaccines they need for school. If they're going to participate in sports, getting the sports physicals done and getting all the forms. And then I like to talk about how school went for them the year prior and think about any supports that we can get them to help them in the new coming school year. And then as far as adjustment to school, I think making sure they have a regular routine in place, so good bedtime routine and good morning routine. And then lastly, just thinking about how they're going to get their physical activity in, because I think it helps overall with sleep and helps with their performance at school if they can get enough sleep.
Right. That is just fabulous news. Dr. Audrey DeSilva, she is a pediatric specialist at Barton Health. Make sure you check out bartonhealth.org to set up your appointment today.